Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me. Now, let me tell you, I am filming using a different microphone, just to see if that's where my beeping is coming from. Because of all the research that we have done, the Yeti mic, which is the one that I had normally used for years, sometimes it has interference, and it's a staticky interference that has a beeping sound. So that may be where the problem is coming in. So I'm having to use a different mic until I can figure out if that's my problem. So I may sound completely different. I don't know. I don't know how this mic is going to sound. But anyway, I will try to talk up, and I'll try to make sure that it's loud enough for everybody. So we're going to do something I haven't done before, I don't think. I don't know if somebody else has done it or not, but it just kind of come to me during the night last night, and I'm going to work in this journal. This is a journal that's going out to, and I can't remember who, but anyway, she's already purchased it and already paid, and I'm almost finished. I do like putting in some, you know, little added extras here and there, some tags and things, but it's coming together. I should be finished with it today. So what I'm going to do is, let me grab my book weights, put that there, and you only need one. I just put two there because I happen to pick up two. Now, I don't have any scrap paper that goes with this journal. This journal I used a lot of different collections from Hello Susan. I just pulled in some different collections that they all coordinate. So I am going to cut this down, most likely. And I don't know about how big I want to cut it down. I did a little practice one here, so let me see. I think, and I'll tell you the measurements when I finish. I want to get the bird and the birdhouse in there, so let's try there and there. And then I'll tell you what size that is. I've got a pile of stuff on my desk. I'm trying to clean off my desk. My desk has got to the point where it is the catch-all. So I'm trying to organize better and get a lot of things off of my desk. But as you guys know, because I've told you many times before, I don't have a lot of crafting room. I craft in our store. I have a little section in the store where I have two desks, one desk that I use for the business, and then I have another desk, this one, that I use for my filming and that kind of thing. So I don't have a lot of room. We just have to share. All of us have to share the room. It's not huge. Our warehouse is big, but this room is not huge, and so we have to all share. Okay, this is about 8.5, and it is 6.5 tall, so 8.5 by 6.5. But now, when I finish this, you're going to see that you can make this any size that you want. Now, I'm going to put some writing paper on the inside of this. This is a good way to use up those digitals that you've only printed on one side, and you're thinking, oh, it's just one or two of them, and I don't want to toss them, and I don't want to have to use them in my journal and then cover the back of them. So this is a good way to use those up. So let me find some writing paper. I do have some here somewhere. This would, nope, it's not big enough. Well, let's just use some of my lovely writing paper that I absolutely love. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And I'll cut it off or trim it off when I finish. I'm not going to worry about it right now. You could stitch this together if you wanted to. Probably a little bit quicker. But I'm just going to glue it. I've got Brooklyn coming over in a little while. Well, Brooklyn and Presley. And I'm going to be taking Brooklyn to her writing lessons today. So I've got to get some things finished. I can't wait, though. I'm excited about getting to take her and watch everything. Oh, put that crooked, Edith. Don't put it crooked, Edith. let's just go overboard with it, and that way I won't have to worry about it being crooked. So yeah, where she takes her lessons is just right across the field from me. It's not very far, probably 5 minutes. Look at that, I still got it crooked. So we'll go over there. I think it's at 5 o'clock. And watch her ride. She went riding with her mother yesterday. They went over and did a trail ride. Benji had bought that for Alicia for Mother's Day, to do a trail ride with Brooklyn. Well, Brooklyn decided she would ride bareback. And the dogs ran, it was only 3 of them, and the dogs ran out and spooked Alicia's horse. Well, when Alicia's horse got spooked, then Brooklyn's horse got a little spooked, so Brooklyn ended up falling off the horse. She didn't hurt herself. She landed on her bottom, and she said, "I think my bottom will be blue tomorrow." But it was grassy where she was, so thankfully she just hit in the grass. But yeah, I said, okay, from now on, you make sure you've got a saddle so that you'll have something to hold on to. But she loves riding bareback, and I don't know why, but she loves it. She said, "Okay, Nene, I will." Like it was a big chore or something. Now, I'm going to use my scoreboard just because I can't fold straight. But you don't have to. And let's see, I'm going to guess at this, and then I'll tell you what size where I folded it. I think I'm going to go with 3.5, maybe 3.5. Yeah, 3.5. And then I'm just going to flip it to the other side. I'm going to go ahead and fold that, I think. Now, this shouldn't be folded right now because it is still, the glue's still drying. But you know me, I don't want to wait. I want to get it done. So if I have little bubbles or creases in there, I'll straighten them out later. So that one, that way. Yeah, okay, this will work, I think. Oh, did I cut crooked or what? Or did I score crooked? I might be able to score better without using the tool. Okay, let's just do this then. We'll put that over there. I think I cut this piece a little bit crooked. I do believe. We'll see. Now I like how that is folded up there. We're going to do some that are folded a little bit different. So this is not the only fold that we'll do. I'm going to just trim this off where it's even on the end. Oh yeah, like that. And you can put either one on top, but I think I want this one on top. Now what this is going to do is, I'm going to glue this down on here, I think. Or maybe not that page. Let's find a different page. Different page. Oh, it would look pretty on that page. Let's try that page. Yes, I like that one. I like it there. Okay, first off, we are going to ink because I've got a little bit of white showing and I want to cover it up. So, and I love inking anyway. If you hear a sound in the background right now that's like a buzzing, that is because there is an airplane that's just hovering over my house for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, now you can ink the inside too if you want. I think I'll leave it as is. Now there's 2 or 3 different ways that you can do this. You can put a little piece of Velcro like here and here and have this closed down. You can leave it as it is like right now. Or you can put a little button here and a button here and do a little tie. You can do a magnet or you can do a little string and tie it. Or a little piece of lace. Now I have an ambulance that's out there. I think on this one we might do a little string. And I may do just a little piece of this Don't know what the ambulance is all about. Hopefully nobody's hurt. And I will get to what all this is all about here in just a minute. Okay, I have changed my mind about the string. I don't think I'm going to put string on there. The reason being is I'm going to let this also be a little hidden pocket. So I'm going to punch out just a little punch right there. And I will probably put a little piece of Velcro like under here, one right there and one right there, that'll hold this down. And I may not even put anything on it. I think once the glue dries, I can make it lay down on its own anyway. So what this is going to be is we're going to glue it down, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. And then it's going to open up like this. You'll have writing room, and then it's going to have a little secret tuck in the back where you can tuck a little journal card or tag. And we'll make one of those in a minute too. Let's go ahead and put this one down. Now you can make these not having a journal in front of you. You can just make them and set them aside, put them in your stash. I just thought I would work on this journal while I made them. So I'm going to glue down one side, across the bottom, and then back up the other side. We're going to glue it down just like that. I love that with that, those colors. And I may put a little label or something right there. But see, then it's going to open up like this. There's my little part that was actually folded, and I'll get that little seam out in a minute. I'm not worried about it right now. And then these little alteration tags that we have in the store, I think they're going to be the right size for this, I believe. Yes, they are. So you can tuck it all the way down where you can't see it, and it'll be a little hidden one. Or you can leave it up a little bit and put a string or whatever in there. And I'll probably put something on that tag, kind of cover it a little bit. But you've got all this journaling space, and then you have a little space for a tag back there, a little hidden tag. Isn't that cute? Like I said, I'm going to let the glue dry. I may add something on here to keep it closed, and I may not. We'll just see. I think I'm going to go back toward the back and make another. See, we've got a big pocket there. And I think it's already filled with some things. Yes, it is. These are some tags that Susan made when she sent this big pocket to me. And I'm just going to keep those tucked in there. This is a beautiful journal. I love it. Okay, there we go. And then she also made these tags, put them in there. Oh look, we've got that page again. I don't know if I want to make another one on that same page. What about we make one here? Let's do that. Let's see what color we might want to use. And like I said, I would be using scraps to go with this collection if I really had a lot of scraps, but I don't really have a lot of scraps for this particular collection because it is a variation of collections. It's more than one. I think we might use this. I like how it goes with that. And yeah, I'm going to cut it down, and I may just guess at cutting this down. I may cut enough of it off that I can use this for a belly band right here. There we go. We left that for a belly band. And then I'm going to cut a little bit of the top off. I don't want it quite that tall. Susan makes such pretty digitals, doesn't she? Okay. We're cutting it at 6.5. And then this way it's probably, well, I don't know what I do with my ruler. Anybody see it? This way it is, well, 8.5. So I guessed at it and cut it about right. Now this one's already covered on the inside because Susan printed most of these for me. So, ooh, and it's already folded right there. Well, we're just going to leave it folded right there. That's where it was folded in the middle. So, then I'm just going to fold it up like that. Another thing you can use to make these is old envelopes. If you want to use old envelopes, you can use old envelopes for this too. So we're going to put it down there. Yeah, I don't mind it there. I may put some washi here. I don't really want to see that American budget thing there. So let's see what washi we have. Let's just use some of this maybe. Nope, not that color. Maybe some of this fabric washi. Yeah, we'll just use a piece of this. And I don't know where I got this fabric washi. It's not Tim Holtz, I can tell you that. And I've had it in my stash a long, long time. And I don't use it as much as I should. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't mind that, but I think I'm going to put a little piece down through here, and I'm going to have to cut it. And I'm not worried about cutting it straight. I'm not, there's no way I'm going to cut it straight. I can just tell you that. Oh, please come up. There we go. So let's put a little piece down through here. Well, I said it's not Tim Holtz. I don't think it's Tim Holtz. I don't really know, to tell you the truth. And I'm just going to fold this piece around to the other side, if I can. There we go. Now, let's see. Oh, yeah. I like that a lot. And then you can still journal right here if you want. But we kind of disguise that background just a little bit. So let's go ahead and ink this up. These are really easy and quick to make too. Like I said, just drag out those scraps. Use whatever scraps you have. They don't have to all be the same size. They don't have to even be this size. They can be smaller, larger, whatever size you want. They're just fun to make, I think. Put a little pull right there. I think this one I am going to ink a little bit on the inside, just to give it a little bit of color. Okay. There we go. That is real cute, and I love it with that page. I may have gone overboard on the background, but oh well, it'll be fine. It will work. And see, that one lays down really well. That's why I think that other one will when the glue dries. And then you can journal all in here. And if you start to journal on here and you think, well, I don't have, you know, that's all lumpy bumpy, then use your writing board and put under there, and then you'll have a flatter surface to write on. I'll have a writing board with this one. I just haven't made it yet. And I think these, I'm going to leave. I'm just going to pull some of these little pieces off. I kind of like that. And if the person who gets it don't like it, then they can always just cut it off. Okay, so there's that one. And then again, these little tags, the alteration tags that we have. And we did get in more of these. Oops. Trying to put 2 in there, Edith. These slide right down in there. And I probably don't need to slide it in there until my glue dries, but there we go. And I like to leave mine out. You can put them on down where they're hidden, but I'm going to leave it out. I love that. All right, let's make some more, but I just want 2 for that journal. So let's make some that are for maybe different journals. I'm going to grab some different paper here. Maybe I have some scraps in here. I don't think so, but now I have put up quite a few of my kits, digital kits that I made for the eClub kits through the years. So if you have been looking for one of those, which I think this is one a piece, you can go over and purchase those. If you are an eClub kit member, then you would have already had them. So, oh, I don't want to cut my bird off. I think I'll cut it the other way. But I know a lot of people had asked me, was there a way they could buy the digitals that went with the eClub kit? At first I said no, and then I got to thinking, well, why not? It's not going to hurt anything. Because the eClub kit members are still getting theirs anyway, so for free. But I can't give them to everybody for free. Nope. Try a piece of this on this one. Y'all, keep Alicia in mind, our youngest daughter. She is, I have been trying to encourage her for years and years and years to start a YouTube channel because she is good at presenting things and good at talking, and she's a beautiful girl, and she has just put it off and put it off and put it off. And finally this morning she messaged me and she said, Mom, I'm trying to come up with a name for my YouTube channel. I think I'm going to bite the bullet and do it. And I said, you need to. Now, let me tell you, she's not going to be crafty like Melina and I. It's not going to be a crafty channel. But I think it will be an interesting channel because what she's going to do is she's going to film more like everyday life and what goes on around her house and on her trips and her kids and things like that. So it's going to be more like a family channel, but I think you're going to enjoy it. I really do. And as soon as she gets her channel up and going, I'll give you guys links because I know you're going to want to go over and subscribe to her because you support Melina and I so well, and Brooklyn. A lot of you have already subscribed to Brooklyn, and Brooklyn's so excited because she's getting close to 500. When she gets to 500, she'll start making a little bit of money on her videos, and she has already set her sights on a horse. If you notice in her videos, she has like a stick horse that she rides around. She loves it, but she wants a real horse, and she pretends that that stick horse is her horse, and its name is Honey, but she's begging for a horse. And of course, you know, they can't afford one right now. They just built their house a couple of years ago, and they bought a big farm, Easter farm. They bought a big Christmas farm. So, you know, they told Alicia, we just can't do it right now. You're gonna have a Christmas tree farm. So she's trying her best to save so that she can help Mom and Dad get her a horse, because they've got plenty of land for it. They just can't afford to get it right now. But she's striving every day. She does her little video to put it up to see if she can get her members up so that she can start making a little bit of money. She said, Nanny, I'm going to put every dime back so I can get me a horse. I said, okay. And she worked over here for me yesterday, and I gave her some money, and I said, you can put that back for your horse. And she said, okay, I will, don't worry. She said, I've already got one that I like picked out, and I hope my daddy can get it for me when I get my money saved up. Somebody watched her video yesterday and commented, because she was riding her stick horse, and commented, yeah, she definitely needs a horse. Because she rides that little stick horse all over the place, bless her heart. Okay, I love that. Look at that. Got my little bird, and I got this big letter here. That's a cute one. And then see, I'm not going to glue it down. I'm just going to put this in my stash, and it'll be ready to go in a journal when I get ready to use it. Now, you can decorate these up. Right now, I'm just making them and showing you how to make them. I may not decorate them up right this minute, but you can definitely decorate them up. I think on this one, I may tear it instead of putting it in my trimmer. And I think I'm just going to guess at how far to tear it. And watch, I'll probably tear it really crooked, but it'll be okay. Let's see. I have no idea if that's straight, crooked, what. I think this one, I'm going to fold this side over more because I like that. So we're just going to fold this. Whoops, I need to cover the inside, don't I? Let's see. I don't know if I have any more paper right here. Yep, I do. That one. I'll have to tear it off too. Okay, I went ahead and covered this. You guys don't need to see me cover it. Cover the back or the inside. It's really hot here today. Okay, we have that covered. I'm just going to press that glue out as best I can so that when I fold, maybe it won't get those little creases in it. I'll fold that way, and then this one I'm going to fold under. That's going to be cute. I love that. Okay. I am just going to put a little pull in here. I have no idea what to call these. You guys know half the time I make things and I don't know what to call it, and I don't really know how to name the video, so it's just, I just stick it up there. Put some wording in it so that they won't kick it out, and then that's about it. I'm not good at naming things. There we go. Now you can see that one's going to curl a little bit until the glue dries, but I'll just put it under a heavy book and it will be fine. And if we want to put some buttons or something on there, we can do that. Now, putting the string or lace around it, the only way I would do that is make sure you tape the back, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to put a tag or something down in the back of it. So let's go ahead and make maybe one more, and then you guys should have the hang of it by then. You probably already have the hang of it. Oh, no, I don't want to cut that one. I'd like to get the house in there, but I don't want to cut it, so we'll go to a different one. I'm just pulling out pieces here. This one is one of my digitals that was an E-Club kit too, I think. Let's do this one where the roses will show. So I'm going to tear it off this way. And then we'll tear a little off this way. I don't have to tear that much. There we go. Now, let's see. I think we want to fold that way. Yep. So let's cover the inside. And yeah, I need to get some more paper over here. I think I'm out of backing paper. Let's see. We can back it with a piece of this. This was sent to me by one of you. So this is just something you can mass make with those pieces of digitals that you have that you didn't put in a journal or something that are single-sided and you don't want to really print on the other side. But now if you want to print on the other side, you can just print and you won't have to add the extra layer like I did on that one. But a lot of mine are not printed on both sides. If I don't think I'm going to use them in my journal as pages, then I don't print on both sides of them, because I feel like I'm just wasting things if I do that. Oh, I want my lines to go that way, but if I do that, that's okay. You know what? We're going to do it anyway. And then we'll put something else down here, because I want my lines to be this way so that you can write on them. We'll just cover that with something else. No, not that. Maybe just a little strip of this. That'll work. Now, we'll trim it off. Take my bone folder and really press that glue in, so hopefully when I fold it, it won't give me any creases. If it does, that's fine too. We can get them out. Well, I think this one's going to be pretty. Well, I'm going to refold that. I don't want it folded in quite that much. I want more of my roses to show. Now let's fold it over. There we go. So then more of my roses show. Now, if you've got a page like this and you've got pretty paper on the background like I do, I like that paper, then you can always just clip it in. You don't have to put this down as a pocket page. I'm going to trim this off because I've definitely got it torn crooked. We'll trim that top and then trim the bottom. Okay. So yeah, you could just clip this in if you wanted. Still be able to open it up and write on it, but then you'd see the front and the back. And I don't know if I will or not, so on this one I'm not going to punch it. I may clip this one in. I just think they're absolutely cute. And they're so quick to make, and you're using up lots of your little pieces. If you're like me, you've got tons of these that you have printed and they, you know, you haven't used them in a journal and they're laying there and you don't really want to print on the back side of just one, so got quite a few that you need to do something with. This is the perfect way. So I think that's all that we're going to do on this video. I know that was quick, but these are not hard. It's just another quick and easy process. I was going to pull this one back up and show you the one that we did here. Here's the one that we did in there. And see, it's already laying down nice. And then we did one back here somewhere. Right there. I love them. Alright guys, I think that's it for this video. If you don't care, please hit that subscribe button, press the like, and even share if you don't mind. That just helps us out on YouTube. And we will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.